Good morning, everybody. So most days I like to start off with a run, so you're gonna come running with me on campus this morning. Slowing down to show you one of my favorite places on campus, which is Palm Drive. So here it is. And now we keep going. And that is the mausoleum with the statue of the Stanford family. If you keep going around the circle that comes from the mausoleum, you'll eventually end up at the Cactus Garden, which is a super beautiful place on campus that a lot of people like to visit. We finished with our run. That usually takes me 2 or 3 miles. Now I'm gonna go shower and get ready for the day. So it's currently almost 8 o'clock right now, and I'm gonna go shadow my PI for the day.
I knew growing up I wanted to be a doctor, but I didn't really know what my major was, and I didn't really want to do a hard science like biology or chemistry. I decided to tap into more of my creative side, more of the side of me that likes to do math, and so I decided to do bioengineering. So my benchtop heart model is a heart model that is designed for surgeons to be able to practice catheter ablation, which is a treatment for atrial fibrillation. The catheter ablation is where they stick a catheter up in your groin, and then they go up into your heart, and then they burn different parts of your heart in order to stop electrical signals from going to different places and creating abnormal heartbeats. But my job is to create something that mimics that process.
I've been working on a new design for my benchtop heart model, and yesterday I started to 3D print the base for it, and today it's done. So we're gonna pull it out of the 3D printer and see how it turned out. But this is what it looks like so far inside the printer.
We went through a bunch of material testing, and we ended up on silicone rubber was the closest that my PI said it felt to that heart tissue, with the elasticity and the texture and just the way that it was able to mold.
So I finished curing my 3D model, and the final product looks like this. And now it's ready for me to use in my final project.
So on Wednesdays we have faculty talks from 12 to 1. And so faculty members of BioX of the labs of the undergrads, they come and they give a presentation. It can be what their lab is doing, or even their upbringing into becoming a Stanford faculty member.
We're walking down University Ave, and I'm about to get my weekly dinner with Serena. Hey!
Combining meals with my friends is actually really easy because it's I have to eat anyway, so I might as well eat with friends and have a good time and relax. I think the beauty of California is there's so much nature around. I've never been on so many hikes before because Texas is pretty flat. I went to Yosemite this summer to go see the waterfalls.
On Tuesdays, after dinner, I'll come and watch our friends play in their IM game.
Growing up, I played soccer, so it's always just been a part of my life. When I got on campus, I was I really want to try out for the club soccer team here. And I actually made it, and the girls there are super, super nice. Being able to continue that routine of forcing myself in my busy schedule to actually go out and do something active.
So every evening, I try to find the time to call my parents, who are back home in Texas. Let's see if they answer. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy.
Hello. How
Hi.
are you?
Good. How are you?
In my last 2 years, I'm going to be prepping to go to med school. My big ambition that has been my lifelong dream for ever since I can remember was to become a doctor. I really want to be a pediatrician. I really like working with kids.
And now it's time for me to go to sleep. Good night, guys.